You didn't see me. I'm not here. You didn't see me. I'm not here. You didn't see me. I'm not here. Oh, what's up? I didn't see you there. It's crazy. It's like the first time I'm seeing you, right? For the first time ever. Maybe, potentially, this is the first time you've ever seen me. Let me tell you, I just did that recording. I just did that, like, intro 6 times. And I'm finally here. I'm finally here. Oh my God. I think I finally did it. So, I'm Nunk. And if you couldn't tell from my background, I just finished recording my How Long Can I Balance on an Electric Scooter video. And I was like, I'm just going to keep going. I feel my roommate's coming tomorrow. He's moving in tomorrow. I need to make so many YouTube videos before I can't. So here we are. And after I uploaded my scooter video, it's so hot in here. I don't know why it's so hot. So after I uploaded the video, I went on YouTube and I'm looking for ideas because I have no original ideas. Let me get in the middle of the frame. I'm just not original. I'm not that guy. I'm not cool enough to do that. But I did see this one guy that painted himself purple, and he painted himself purple, and he got 400,000 views on YouTube. And then I looked up what other stuff this guy did. I forget his name, to be honest. And he read a lot of Reddit stories, and that got so many views. So I was like, how can I clickbait? I mean, make a good YouTube video that people will want to watch. So here we go. I am on Reddit for the first time in my life. I don't even have a Reddit account. Should I sign up or log in? No. Here we go. r/hygiene, r/personal confidence. What should I do? We are going to do the old classic, am I the asshole? Wait. Asshole. Here we go. One day ago, am I the asshole? This one looks short, sweet, ready to go. Am I the asshole? We left our friend in another country. We left our friend in another country. Gotta know the backstory and the context. I do watch a lot of Spanish. You gotta know the context. I'm not actually gonna say what the consensus is. Fuck. So, a couple years ago, me and my 3 other lads went on a holiday to Cyprus. We all got along great, and have done for 4 years whilst in uni. That's short for university, if you couldn't tell. This one guy in our group, we'll call him Ellis. He's the type of guy that says he'll meet us at the train station for 8 a.m. at half 8. At 8 a.m. and at half 8. Well, that's horrible grammar. We'll give him a ring, and he's just hopping in the shower and leaving. He'd be late for his own graduation/wedding/funeral. So after 5 days of sunbathing, drinking, nice, and eating good food, it's our final day. We're all chilling in the villa. Love Island reference. And Ellis decided to go for a hike. No stress. We have 7 hours to leave. He heads off and say we'll get all his... This is horribly written. And say we'll get all his stuff in the car ready to go. Oh, it's actually really good grammar. No stress. We have 7 hours to leave. He heads off and say we'll get all his stuff in the car ready to go. It was all packed anyways. He said that. I thought they said it. Whatever. 3 hours go by and we give Ellis a call saying he needs to turn back now. He says no problem and starts his journey back. He's having a coffee at a cafe. Another 2 hours go by. We call Ellis and he says on his way back he doesn't like the sound. Am I dyslexic? He doesn't sound like he's moving. We check his location. He's at a cafe like a 3-hour walk away. I'm not going crazy. He's at a cafe like a 3-hour walk away. He's at a cafe like a 3-hour walk away. No. Like 3 hours away. That's what he should have said. It's a Sunday. We don't know any taxi ranks number. What's a taxi rank? Or anything. So we give him a call saying that he needs to get a lift back to the apartment or meet us at the airport. No worries, lads. I'll run back. We try and plead for him to just get a taxi, but he's frugal and won't get a taxi. So we text him saying his suitcase is at the villa and we will have to leave as our taxi was booked at the last minute anyways. He says, that's fine. I'll make it back in time. He doesn't. He didn't even try to make it back quickly. 3 hours later, we're sat at the plane, on the plane, and we get a flurry of texts. I'm back now. Where are you? Where's the taxi coming to pick me up? When is the taxi coming to pick me up? We just had to say we got on a plane and he needs to get the next one. He was fuming. His parents and girlfriend kicked off at us. What? Where's this guy from? Kicked off at us. British, maybe? They were in Cyprus. I can't help it feel like he's deserved it. He deserved it. That was not a great story, but I will say, I do think they're not the asshole. God. He's not the asshole. They're not the asshole. I mean, he was 3 hours away at a coffee shop. He should have been there. He should have been there. I'm not going to read the comments because I want to move on. I'm literally going to go to the top, am I the asshole of all time? This says 16 hours ago. That can't be true. Top, not today, all time. 5 years ago. I don't like that it has... Oh, for the last one, the consensus... Fuck me, dude. Was that he was not the asshole. They were not the asshole. This sucks. It's hot and I have like cotton mouth. But I have to chuck forward. I'm gonna scroll down a little bit so it's not the top one. Here we go. Damn, I want one that is the asshole. Wait, this one just says everyone sucks. Alright. Here we go. Everyone, I already revealed what it is, didn't I? This one isn't everyone sucks. This is going to be a horrible video, but I hope you enjoy. Am I the asshole for making a dad joke? This is from 7 years ago. Note. I'm not going to slip up once. Note. My stepdaughter, Madeline. Fuck. Madeline? Madeline. Was about a year old when I... Wow. My stepdaughter, Madeline, was about a year old when I married her mother, Jessica. Madeline's father died before she was born. Madeline is... Biologically, that does make sense. If the mother died, she wouldn't be alive. Madeline is currently 15. Let's do some math here. 15 minus 1, that's 14. It's 14 years ago. Madeline is currently 15, and she's rebelling for almost everything. She did something bad, so while picking her up, I set a punishment up for her. Then she said, "You're not my dad. I don't have to follow you." Honestly, I got a bit hurt from that, but I understand that she didn't mean it, and that she'd probably change. I just replied, "I'm still your legal guardian for the next 3 years, and as long as you're in my house, you have to follow my rules." Okay, that makes sense. Not the asshole so far, maybe. That happened about 2 days ago. so our family was going grocery shopping when Madeline said, "I'm hungry. I need food." You know, most people do need food to survive. I decide to be extremely cheeky and say, "Hi, hungry. I'm not your dad." Ooh. My son... Oh, okay. Different person. I thought transgender for some reason. My son just started to laugh uncontrollably. My daughter was just quiet with embarrassment, and my wife was berating me not to stoop down to her level. Not to stoop down to her level. What does that mean? I honestly thought it was a funny dad joke, and my son agrees. So am I the asshole? Edit. I did adopt her. A fun fact about your boy Nunk here, he also was adopted. Peace out to all my adopted people out there. We're in this together. Mini update. I'll probably give a full update later. Oh. But here's what happened. Wait, he made a joke. He made a dad joke about his daughter that he legally adopted, and then he legally adopted her and made a joke saying, "I'm not your dad." So he's the asshole for that. The mom started to laugh uncontrollably, and the son was just laughing at the joke. The son was just, living. And my wife was berating me not to stoop down to her level. What does that mean? Like, get down to the level of the daughter? Okay. Mini update. I'll probably give a full update later, but here's what happened so far. I go to my daughter's room after dinner and begin talking with her. "Hey, I'm really sorry that I hurt you by the words I said. And I am really your dad. I changed your diapers. I met your boyfriend." And 15-year-olds can have boyfriends, I think. "And I plan on helping you through college." Good. "And plus, I'm legally your dad. So we're stuck together." My dad's never said that to me. He could, anytime he wanted to, say that legally. "But seriously, I'm going to love you like my daughter, even if you don't think I'm your dad." Then I hugged her. She did start to cry. I assume that's good. I don't know. I can relate to this story, honestly. So if my parents were to say, "Hey, I'm not actually your dad," they've never once joked about that. It would be funny. Not if I was 15, but like right now, they're like, "I'm not actually your dad." Actually, that wouldn't be funny. I don't think that would be funny. I would think it would be funny, but it wouldn't be funny in like general. Comments. Okay, everyone's just assholes, so that's the consensus. You can't tell? I have a very difficult time saying words. This one says, "Not the asshole, great joke. Daughter is old enough to know what she said, and now she said it was mean to be hurtful." Now she said, oh. "She did it to get a reaction. Original poster chose to politely tell her how the world works and then decided to make a joke of it instead of being a dick and writing her off like many people would have." Good job. When I was going through my YouTube comments, by the way, I had like 3 comments. One of the comments was, "This guy's clearly off that Fent pack, LOL," and he didn't even subscribe. That really hurt my feelings, by the way. I'm not on fentanyl. I'm on. And this comment says, "You are the asshole." So I don't get why it says everyone sucks. How can I vote on this? My kids were adopted. This is a deleted account. My kids were adopted, and when they were little, I asked a few parents of older adopted kids of how they handled this dreaded phase. How did my parents handle this phase? I was 4. Hey, buddy, I'm not actually your dad. You're adopted. Okay. What does that mean? I don't even know what, the birds and the bees were. So I didn't care. It was on a bench. Fudgy Boomba. The really frustrating thing about kids is that you have to be the grown-up. I gave up on the other one. The really frustrating thing about kids is that you have to be... I'm going to actually move on to another post. You don't want me to read comments this one time. What does ESH mean? What does ESH mean? ESH, but whatever. I don't know why this one said everyone sucks. Everyone in the comments thinks that he's not the asshole. What do I think? He's not the asshole. Moving on. This one. WIBT. I'm not even going to try. Am I the asshole for wearing the joke bikini that my friend got me? Legally, I don't think I want to do this one. Am I the asshole for dropping our dinner on the ground and walking out when my boyfriend asked me, "What's for dinner tonight, bitch?" A lot of women on here. All these are not the asshole consensus. Consensus. Really put the emphasis on the end. Everyone is. Every single one of these are. Every single one of these. Oh. This one's an everyone sucks. I literally can't find one that is just asshole. Asshole. Is it just not like a thing? I guess. I want to read this everyone sucks. My 56M wife died. Okay, me, 18F. Oh my god, Oh my god, dude. I have pretty huge boobs. It's no secret. I don't want to read this one. What is this, dude? Let me just find a normal... Okay, this one, update. Am I the asshole for despising my mentally handicapped sister? What the hell? I have to read this one. I have to. This one's an update, so I have to go to the original post. It's labeled not the asshole. That's crazy. Labeled. I should have just said label instead of consensus. The title makes me sound horrible, but hear me out. Let's hear this woman out. Or man, we don't know yet. My sister is severely autistic. Wow. She requires attention almost 24/7 and cannot be left alone. She is nonverbal and cannot take care of herself at all. Despite the fact that she is only 12, she is extremely destructive and violent and destroys anything that she gets her hands on. I hate her. That should be wrong to say, but it does not feel like it. I was only 6 when she was born, and since then, I've never solely had my parents' attention. Boo-hoo. Ever since I can remember, the world has revolved around her. I was moved out of my room into the basement at 7 because she needed to be in the room next to my parents. All of my toys as a child were destroyed by her, and my parents simply ignored me when I complained. Even when I was 14, and she destroyed a Mac. Wow, okay, that is crazy. A Mac? You're 14, you got a Mac? When did I get a Mac? I got a Mac in COVID. Trauma dump. My ass hurts, I gotta move. Oh, I gotta stay in frame. I'm doing this for you guys. My ass hurts, but I'm staying here. Along with this, I am expected to take care of her and drop everything I do for her. I can never make plans with a friend. I'm not crazy here, she said, friend. Because my parents expect me to be there if they need me to take care of her. Even when I do somehow get time to myself, I'm required to leave if they need me. If I do not, then I am punished. That is kind of crazy. Is my hair in the frame? You know what? Fuck it. My knee's going to be in the frame. The recent example of this is when I went to see the new Spider-Man movie. Holy shit. When did this come out? 8 years ago. What was that, Homecoming? I only know that because I looked it up the other day. It seemed the reason and was grounded because I turned my phone off in the theater. It's good etiquette. Good etiquette. It seems as if I am nothing more than a slave to them, and nothing involving her simply overshadows me. This last week, I was chosen to give a speech at a school event. I was so excited, and my parents promised to be there, but they never showed and claimed it was because of my sister. Anytime anything like this happens for me, they are too busy with her. She said T-O instead of T-O-O. I've held this in for so long, and it finally spilled out today. While talking about colleges with my father, he joked that I should get a degree that pays well so that when they're gone, I can take care of my sister. I don't know why, but this caused me to break down. I cried and screamed about how it always was about her. I'm nothing more than a caretaker to them. That they always make it about her, and that I'm expected to be her slave for the rest of my life. I've locked myself in my room since then, and my parents have not come to check on me. Am I the asshole here? No, not really. I would say that you are not the asshole. Renegade Rule 33. I'll send an update your guys' way later this week if people are interested. Top comment, the only comment I'm reading. Not the asshole. These are perfectly legitimate and understandable feelings. You have done nothing to sign up for taking care of another human being. It's not like she's your kid. And that was wrong of your dad to joke about, because it sounds like he probably is thinking along those lines and being truthful. Be honest with your parents about how you feel. Make clear that it's insane that you're expected to be a full-time babysitter. Grounded for no phone in a theater? That's fucking B-word. I don't know why I censored shit. I just said fucking. And then update. Nope, wait, I messed up. Go back. Where's the update? How do I go to the update? Update. I'm back. Like I said I would be. Thank you, Renegade Rules 33. My OP original post, short for original post, got a lot of attention, and seeing as you guys seemed interested, here is my update. Well, since that day I made the post, I've been staying with my grandfather. The week has been honestly a huge change for me, for better and for worse, but I'll try to run it down. This is long. God damn, this is long. Pause. Let's bite the bullet. Let's do it. I started by telling my grandpa the story of why I broke down the way I did, and to be honest, he seemed horrified. No one in my family knew my parents were using me as essentially a free care service for my sister. My grandpa told me some things that I don't feel comfortable repeating here, but in essence, my sister is supposed to be getting care from a professional, and that my parents were ignoring that. Along with this, I was supposed to be caring for her. I was not supposed to be caring for her at all with the mental state, as apparently she is a danger to herself and others. While everything else I told him, along with stuff like the movie incident, he really was mad and told me not to contact my parents without him there. He pretty much told me that he would be meeting with my parents beforehand and that he was going to be there when I sat down with them. It didn't end here either. The rest of the week consisted of other family checking in on me and telling me things my parents hid from me. My screen just turned black for some reason. I think it went dark mode. It's easy to read. This included the fact that my parents have been taking money from family to fund a caretaker that doesn't exist. Holy shit. Suffice to say, this week has been rough. But the upside is that even through all this, my extended family has been giving me more love than I felt in a while. My grandfather spent this last week making up for the time I've lost. encouraging me to spend time with friends and to do things I want to do. My aunts and uncles have also been helping me through the week. Well, Saturday night I sat down with parents to talk. It went badly, to say the least. They came clean to me. What was it, 25 minutes? They came clean to me about everything. They told me things I will not repeat here, blah blah blah, but they did not apologize. My parents still claim that I somehow owed my sister my time. My father even saying, "You were put here to be her caretaker." Wow. I won't lie and say I was composed. After everything I learned, I confronted them on the fact that my sister needed a caretaker. She put a period in the middle of that sentence. Whatever. The money my dad was taking from his sister and a few other things. Wow, okay. They denied it or made excuses. And in the end, we ended off in worse places than before. Today will be my last time talking to them for a while. After talking with my grandfather, I'm going to skip a little bit. I won't be going back to them. Here we go. So there's my update. Edit. Another update. Wish I could respond, blah, blah, blah. Another edit. Another edit. Okay. Okay, welcome back. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Top comment, wow, OP's grandfather is a saint. I would say the only person that was an asshole in the situation were the parents. The sister's not an asshole, and the other sister's not an asshole because she didn't ask to be born like that. I think that's going to be it for me. This is a 26-minute video so far. My reading abilities for somehow got increasingly better as the video went on. So hopefully you stayed. I know you didn't. But if you did, thank you. And please comment down below what more I should do, talk about, and send me a Reddit story and or a random idea I can do. I can also drink alcohol in like 5 days. Legally, I will be able to do that. And I hope you have the best day in life that you want and can achieve. Please make me rich and famous, please.